Local Ventures is presented by Central Pacific Bank. Central Pacific Bank works for you.
25 years ago, a German couple came to Maui on vacation and fell in love with the islands. They went from semi-retirement to working 7 days a week, 15 hours a day to create the state's only certified humane organic farm in Hawaii, Surfing Goat Dairy.
Being successful as we are, there are several sources for this. Some is you have to invest quite some money into infrastructure. We have the latest equipment over here, that's one thing. The next thing is being successful, working as clean as possible. And it's very important, we know all these goats, they are all born here. So we know the way the milk goes from the beginning on and how we feed and treat and so on. And this is very important too. A lot of dairies, they buy milk and have no idea from which animals it's coming. Then they have perfect conditions over here. They can eat kiawe, they can eat cactus and other brush. And this makes the milk so very rich and creamy and sweet. Then it's the crew working here too. That's a lot of aloha which goes into our cheese and nobody can have this.
What do you think? The white goats give milk and the brown goats give what? Chocolate milk?
We have thousands of people coming here and they're all happy when they come here, and usually we can make them a little bit more happy when they go, and for us that's a very rewarding thing to do. People see, okay, that's a family farm, it's a working farm, and they can see how babies are born, how babies are fed, and that we treat sick animals and all this, so that's totally normal. All the years except since a year ago, we had about 55% of all revenue made here, right here at the shop. Since the orders of the restaurants and hotels slowed down, on average about 20–25%. To fill in this gap, we fortunately got some new customers, like the Sheraton Waikiki as a new big customer on Oahu, and Merriman's restaurant in Kapalua. So this helped to fill this gap, but not totally. But fortunately, we got so many visitors who came over with the super ferry from Oahu. So this filled up the gap so that we are right now at 2/3 of our revenue made here and 1/3 with shops and restaurants and hotels. Every quarter we had double-digit growth so far, except one single quarter where it was only 9.5%. And even in this rough times right now, for this quarter, we have 25% increase over last year's, which is still amazing. Okay, so you see here some samples of our over 30 different cheeses. And here in front you see our so-called shark bite line, because the price of these cheeses, they take a little bite out of your wallet. And these cheeses, I'm pretty sure they are the most expensive goat cheese in the world.
What I would like to do here is make the mandalay. We grow apple bananas. We need some orange juice, 2 nice scoops of curry. And here's the chef. Here is our mandalay. And I do not eat Costco chicken without it anymore. It makes a $5 food to really something great.
We are growing every year, in average about 20%. And last year we were close to $600,000. And I hope that this year we will end up at $750,000. It's not so easy doing business here, and especially we are competing with all these cheeses coming from all over the world and from the mainland. And we have to bring in everything which doesn't grow here. So we have to bring in all the grain we are feeding in addition to the grass and the brush and so on. We have to bring in alfalfa hay. You can imagine that's not so easy to compete with cheeses on the mainland, which can be produced with $6 a pound. Our production costs are close to $20 a pound. And so as a benefit we have to offer, especially to the chefs in these world-class restaurants and hotels, a much better product. And one of our benefits is that we make this cheese on Monday, which we deliver on Tuesday. So you can't get the fresher cheese. And that's what chefs like here. And all the chefs there mention us on their menu list. And so this is a little bit give and take so that we are getting much traffic from that too. And in addition to this quality, we are doing special services, special cheeses for restaurants and hotels for special events. And so we are doing cross-marketing too. And we are certified humane, which is for livestock. And we are the only ranch or farm in Hawaii who is certified so far. Restaurants, they mention this too. They can get certified because they're using our product. So this is a huge argument for people so that they know we have certain standards raising these goats, treating these goats, and they are sure that there are no pesticides or herbicides used on this farm, no growth hormones and so on. And that's very important and getting much more important for people that they know how their food is made, and this gives them safety. It's very nice working here, and that's why everybody loves to work here. If you're selling such a wonderful product and working with happy people all the time, so what more do you want?
Don't go away. We will be right back with more local ventures.